Hi, thank you so much for joining us, tuning in, and spending a little time with us this Thursday, the 8th day of June. We fared pretty well. Showers holding off throughout most of the viewing area. A few light sprinkles is all I could find today, but some folks on to the east and to the south saw a bit more. But for us, I think it's pretty much over and on to bigger and brighter and better things weather-wise. And we'll have that update for you in just a few moments. Also, in a somewhat not necessarily weather-related story, but could be rather weather-dependent on viewing, we're now officially counting down until Eclipse 2017. Less than 74 days away. We'll start passing some tidbits along to you between now and then, beginning with tonight. Also tonight, a follow-up on last night's late-breaking report of the arrest of a McGoffin County 911 dispatcher related to her duties in that capacity. And another bear of a story to pass along to you tonight. I'll be glad to share that with you, captured by a local family in just a few moments. Not the bear, video of the bear to pass along to you tonight. And we've got, of course, calendar announcements and much more to cover before we leave you for what I hope is the rest of a beautiful Thursday evening. With all that said, let's dive right into our first top headline tonight, and that is a follow-up to last night's late-breaking report that I was only able to get into the very last few moments of the show as it had just taken place. But earlier today in a follow-up, I spoke directly, and so far, at least at that hour, it was exclusively with the local officer whose investigation led to yesterday's arrest of a McGoffin County 911 dispatcher. Sagersville police officer Jeremiah Watson said that he obtained an arrest warrant for Ramona Conley for official misconduct in the second degree after she gave he and other officers false information, he says, in an effort to protect a friend or relative during a recent traffic stop. It was actually at a safety checkpoint on Route 7 on the 30th, Tuesday before last, when the driver approached the traffic safety checkpoint and the standard procedure began.
I asked the subject for his operator's license. He advised he didn't have one. All he had was an ID. I took his ID, the passenger. He said he didn't have his ID, but he was ID only as well. Vehicle had insurance, vehicle had registration. I asked them to pull to the side, so we run to see if they had a driver's license, just give them the benefit of the doubt. And that's when all of this come about from there.
That's when Watson says that he contacted 911 and dispatcher Ramona Conley, who was on duty, over the radio and gave her the driver's information for the dispatcher to run through the Kentucky State Police Post to gather all of his driver's license information, any other outstanding information, warrants, and what have you. And that Conley, the dispatcher, then told Watson that the driver was okay and enforced and had a valid driver's license out of the state of Michigan.
She replied that he was valid ID through Kentucky, but he also had an OLN, which is an operator's license, out of Michigan. I'd never heard that before. I asked her again to see if I heard correctly. She advised the same thing again, and that's when I told on the radio that I was going to signal 6, which is call the dispatch, and I wanted to speak to the other dispatcher that was on duty. When I called and spoke with her, I said, "Have you heard of this before? Because I know you're not allowed to have two forms of identification, picture identification like that, issued by a state." She said she'd never heard that before. I told her that I would contact Post myself with my cell phone and run them, and I did. And he told me that he didn't have nothing in Michigan, that he just had a valid ID card through the state of Kentucky. I went and got a subpoena yesterday and got recordings from that night and that time. Myself and county attorney listened to the recording, and at no time on the initial call did they say anything about Michigan. So she made that up on her own.
And in addition to the audio recordings supporting Watson's case, he says that while on the scene that night during the traffic stop, that the driver in question also confirmed to police that the dispatcher had instructed him to tell authorities that he had a valid driver's license out of another state to avoid any further problems with the law.
what time that we was trying to figure everything out, he was sitting behind my cruiser. I had another officer there with me. He heard the information come over the radio, and he goes back and talks to him, and that's when I heard him say, used her name, and said she told me to tell you guys if I get stopped that I've got a Michigan driver's license. When at first he told me plainly he did not have a driver's license. That's when everything started to come together as to what we was dealing with then, that we was getting false information, and that's what we had to look at. And through the entire investigation, it was no mistake. I mean, it was 911 is our lifeline. If we cannot trust our 911 dispatchers, we're in trouble out here. Because when I'm a night shift officer, if I'm out here by myself and I need help, I want to be able to trust them that if I holler for help, that I'm going to get help to me. You know what I mean? And if I'm dealing with somebody that is a persistent felony offender, I want to know that. You know, I don't want, because it's family, I don't want them to say, oh, well, you know, he's never been in trouble, and in fact, he has. I mean, it scares you a little bit, you know, and some of the officers I've worked with, they feel the same way. I mean, if we cannot trust our dispatchers, I don't want to do this, period. I mean, it's not safe. I mean, well, you know what's going on around the world. Police officers are dying every day. I don't want it to be here, you know, because of somebody's family, you know. It ain't right.
Conley bonded out of the Big Sandy Regional Detention Center in probably under an hour after her arrest yesterday afternoon. A court date has been set for her to face the charge of official misconduct in the second degree. I've also confirmed that she was suspended from her duties as a 911 operator in Magoffin County without pay, pending the outcome of the investigation and case. Next, another bear of a story after these messages. To get high-speed internet on their state-of-the-art fiber optic network for all of your home and business solutions, or to watch TV without a contract on over 200 digital channels with superb quality, or stay connected with family and friends with 24/7 telephone service you can always depend on, contact Foothills Broadband today. Or just click on their link to the right to find out how they're working to provide the latest in communications at affordable prices with exceptional service at Foothills Broadband.
We got a big sale going on right here at Broadway Auto Sales in Paintsville, Kentucky. And because of the big sale, we're just like giving these vehicles away.
And to prove they've gone bananas at Broadway Auto in Paintsville with their biggest sale yet, they're also giving away $5,000 in cold hard cash guaranteed Saturday the 10th. Where between now and then they're looking for trade-ins. They've cut all the prices on all the inventory, and all you have to do is come in and register for free.
You might be the next $5,000 winner here, and it will be given away June the 10th at 5 p.m. on a Saturday.
Parkway Pharmacy, now open earlier from 8 a.m. until 6 in the evening to better suit your schedule and lifestyle, and to help you get better and live a healthier life. And if allergies are bogging you down, they're armed with the very best in over-the-counter relief for adults and your children. Reach owner pharmacist Jesse Rudd and his assistant pharmacist Megan Castle and their staff at 8 o'clock in the mornings or at 349-4400. Livers or gizzards, gizzards or livers, or you can have both, and you can have them any day of the week, or you can have them for under $5 when they're Friday special at your Sagersville Lee's Famous Recipe. On Fridays, get a liver or gizzard or liver and gizzard dinner for only $4.59, $3.99 after 4 o'clock. Only at your Sagersville Lee's Famous Recipe.
I'm attorney Don McFarland. We all know that times are hard. Jobs are scarce. Most people that I know are struggling to support their families and make it through each day. Now imagine that you get seriously hurt while working on the job, and the insurance company for your employer refuses to pay wages and benefits while you are injured and cannot afford to pay medical expenses, household bills, and put food on the table to support your family. I can help. If you're being wrongfully denied workers' compensation benefits that you rightfully deserve, then give me a call and let me go to work for you. 349-9000.
Much more than diesel specialist, Black Smoke Performance is turning out excellent auto body collision paint and repair results with free quotes and estimates on everything from insurance jobs to that ding you got in the driveway. Custom lift kits, bed liners, winches, and accessories, and full diagnostics and repair on anything gas or diesel, from brakes to fluid changes to major auto repair. If you want it fixed, lifted, painted, customized, or just maintained, just call on the team at Black Smoke Performance in Dixie of Sagersville, 100 May Drive, or 349-8785. 'Tis the season, as they say, with wedding and baby registry at the seasonal shop. And as always, an endless selection of new summer shades and styles and sizes for everyone, from design houses of Charlie Page and Mud Pie, with all the matching accessories to go along with them. Shoes, jewelry, hats, bags, scarves, and more. And new arrivals weekly with free local delivery. All from Fraser's Prater Drugs Seasonal Shop in downtown Sagersville. Our 100% safe and secure mobile banking app at Sagersville National, we're always working to make your life a little easier, and our mobile deposit feature gives you more freedom and more time to do what you love the most. Just open the app, confirm the amount, and click. You're done. A safe, no-hassle way to manage your money from anywhere in the... well, you get the drift. Now get the app at Sagersville National Bank, 349-3131. Another bear of a story. I know I've said it 2 or 3 times leading into it, but nevertheless, that's what we've got for you tonight. On the heels of several bear sightings that have become more frequent over the past several years, I've got another one for you. They're indeed so cute and fuzzy from a distance, and yesterday a local family got pretty close to finding that line or distance that separates cute and fuzzy from scary. When Cassandra Howard, her husband Caleb, who was behind the wheel, little Blaze, and 6-year-old Bryson saw this on Route 7 near Royalton, caught by quick-thinking, albeit excited, Mom.
Caleb, slow down. Oh, slow down. I want to get it right here on my window. Oh my God, Caleb, I'm too close to it. Oh my God.
So my first question after seeing that is, when was the last time that you or anyone in your family saw a bear that close, and how excited were they to see it?
Probably never. I actually saw it from a distance, and then I just jerked my phone out and turned my camera on really quick, and my little boy started hollering, "Mommy, there's a bear! Mommy, there's a bear!" So when I got right up on it, I told my husband, I was like, "Get over to the guardrail and let me try to get close to it," and then he got me too close to it. And I probably could have touched it. It was right up against our truck. It was right on the other side of the guardrail. I've lived in Royalton all my life, and I've never heard of anybody seeing a bear. I mean, right on Sarah Brent Hill, I heard probably, I don't know, maybe a year ago, there was one right through there, but other than that, I've never seen one, myself, so I was pretty excited that I actually got to see one.
And as you can well imagine, this came much to the delight of a 6-year-old little boy.
Oh, they thought it was awesome. I mean, the most excited for me was my 6-year-old, because that was the best thing ever, that he got to see a bear that close. He didn't want the car to hit it. The car about hit it that was coming toward it, but he was excited.
Yeah, I've been excited watching this, and I've watched it over and over and over again. Just please, whenever you see something like this or of great interest, something super cool, please, I beg of you, share it with me, because Cassandra's story made a great one, and one we want to thank her for letting us share. More top headlines to come. Right now, let's see what's happening on tonight's McGoffin Farm Bureau Community Calendar. Our nightly reminders and announcements on our calendar brought to you by your local agent, Doug Green. Another day, another list of birthdays, and the first going out tonight is a happy 27th birthday to Aaron Harmon from fiancée Beth, and a long list of family and friends. Happy 27th birthday, Aaron. Happy birthday to you. And birthday wishes going out. A belated birthday wish, it says, to be read, a 53rd birthday, nonetheless, to the best sister ever, and meeting with a lot of love, your brother Wayne and Jeanette, and a host of family and friends. Happy 53rd to you. And the weather is going to be much more than just accommodating for this weekend's cruise-in. The Licking River Cruisers is having their monthly cruise-in this Saturday at the McGoffin County Health Department. Registration starts at 4. A lot of free family fun, prizes, giveaways, music, and more. It's this Saturday starting at 4 at the McGoffin County Health Department. Cruise in on whatever you ride or drive, or come and check out all the great cars and other vehicles that are going to be there. It will be a great Saturday and another great event for the cruisers. The Lady Hornet basketball camp starts next Monday. It lasts 4 days. Boys and girls in 1st through 8th grades in McGoffin County. It's just $50 for the whole camp, and they feed them lunch. And they will help them improve skills, basics, fundamentals, and more. This is on Monday through Thursday of next week, 8 a.m. until 1 each day. And for middle school students in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade last year, you can apply to go to Camp Unite, the big 4-day, 3-night adventure at the University of the Cumberland's campus in Williamsburg. Deadline to apply is June the 30th, the end of this month, and you can get an application daily at the Harold Whitaker Middle School office if you would like to go to Camp Unite. Water into Wine is set their next distribution day for the pantry. Senior Day on Tuesday the 20th, beginning at 8:30 till noon, and then for everyone else, it'll be Wednesday the 21st, 8:30 till 3:30 from the Lakefront Church of God and Water into Wine. And if you've got announcements, birthdays, or anniversaries too, please tell me so we can tell everyone about them. Doesn't cost anything. You just mail, email, Facebook, phone, fax, or drop it off here at the studio on East Maple Street, and we'll take care of it from there. Moving on to obituary listings, 74-year-old Sherman Mans of Lakeville Road passed away on the 7th, married to Emma Vanderpool Mans, who preceded him in death. He's survived by sons David and Ricky Mans and daughter Lena. Visitation is after 6 o'clock this evening. It continues all day Friday and up until services that are set to begin in his honor at 11 o'clock Saturday morning, all from the McGoffin County Funeral Home. Burial will follow at the Menifee Watson Cemetery at Tip Top. Like it or not, spring means mowing and trimming and tilling and pressure washing and fun things like grilling and swimming. And get what you need for all of it at Parkway Gun and Pawn, where everything is new or gently used for pennies on the dollar, and where they'll loan you cash today on anything worth $1. 349 Pawn. Yes, Logan makes the best truck bodies on the market, and they also have a fully stocked warehouse of dump body parts, PTOs, hydraulic pumps, hoists, anything you need to get back on the road. And they are a full-service steel and aluminum service center. They keep I-beam, channel, angle, pipe, round rod, rebar, expanded metal, sheet metal, and aluminum all in stock. And if you've got a big project, they do commercial manufacturing to your specs. Logan, since 1904.
Hi, I'm Attorney Jeff Lovely. At my law office, we're determined to offer you and your family outstanding, cost-effective, and responsive legal services. I can help you if you've been injured in a car wreck. I'll be in your corner if you have a DUI or other criminal charges. You can file bankruptcy and stop those harassing phone calls, or I'll fight for you and your children in divorce and custody cases. For all your legal services, contact me when it matters. In Syersville at 349-4522 and West Liberty at 743-1965.
Wanting you to have a healthier life means providing access to quality, affordable health care. And to do exactly that, Hope Family Medical Center offers full dental care with Dr. Pratt and his team, a pediatrician team of 3 doctors and nurses and moms, complete health care by family physician Dr. Kelly Pratt and nurse practitioners Mildred Sizemore, Gail Faria, Shannon Conley, and Heather Blair. Behavioral health services with Kimberly Davis, with in-house lab testing and results, in-house x-ray and pharmacy, and all the caring, knowledge, and experience that these medical professionals represent.
at Hope Family Medical Center.
Hey guys, my bill's a lot higher than it should be. I thought I got a great deal.
The old fine print bit.
Your great deal doesn't include financing, which is usually $25 or more.
But the ad said that every network is within a 1% difference of each other.
1% means network reliability, not coverage.
So I'll drop calls?
Nope.
You can't drop calls if you don't have service.
Yeah, we both have Appalachian Wireless. Great network reliability and actual coverage.
I'm switching to Appalachian Wireless.
Better service with bigger savings and less fine print.
Just in and just perfectly priced at Gateway Motors, this 2012 Nissan Rogue all-wheel drive. And this 2012 Ford Fusion, only $7,900. This 2011 Chevy Cruze, loaded up, $8,900. And it's a push-pull drag sale going on right now, which means however you can get it in, it's guaranteed to be worth at least $1,000. On this 2010 Nissan Sentra, priced at $7,900, or this 2011 Impala LT, priced under $8,000, and most payments under $200 a month. Come and check out Gateway Motors in Sagersville, 349 Cars. We have officially started the unofficial countdown clock here at Your News Today for something that we haven't seen in quite some time. In fact, it's the first time on American soil since 1991. It's the first on the mainland since 1979. It's the first to sweep across the entire country since 1918. And for once, during some sort of a celestial event, we will be sitting pretty in regards to the viewing area. And the viewing area at about 90%, weather permitting, for the eclipse of 2017. Yeah, the National Weather Service is not the only folks focusing on the path of the eclipse for 2017. Here you can see the map, and as we draw in and put an X on the spot, we also kind of see, just exactly where or how close we're going to be. That's a lot of firsts. The first total eclipse on American soil since 1991. And I don't even recall that one if you want the truth. But on Monday, August the 21st, all of North America is going to be treated to an eclipse of the sun. And anyone within the path of totality can see one of nature's most awe-inspiring sights, a total eclipse. And this path, where the moon will completely cover the sun in the sun's tenuous atmosphere, the corona, can be seen, will stretch from Salem, Oregon to Charleston, South Carolina. And observers outside this path will still see a partial solar eclipse where the moon covers part of the sun's disk. We should see 90% of that here in the viewing area. You're going to have to wait, like I said, Monday, August the 21st, and there'll be a whole lot of tips, of course, to go over. Never looking directly at the sun is a good idea, but we'll talk more about how to see it and where some of the solar eclipse parties are going to be. Yeah, it's going to be a major event coming up before you know it in August. Now, weather-wise for now, and I'm going to wrap it up a little bit early. I've actually got a report that I'm going to try to work into tonight and for tomorrow's program. We'll see how that works out. So we'll get out of class a couple of minutes early tonight, but you'll do so under a beautiful Thursday evening. 53, mostly cloudy skies tonight, but they're not making any rain as they've not really hardly made any for the viewing area today. Just a little more to the south and on to the east as well. They've been getting in on a few scattered showers off and on, but we have fared very well. We should fare well at about 53 degrees tonight with some patchy fog that will linger into your Friday morning, but thereafter, the first day of some nice summer-like weather. We've been talking about it for days, and it's only gotten better as far as the forecast is concerned. 78 and 54 for your high and your low on Friday. A little fog in the morning, like I said. Mostly sunny, clear thereafter. Ditto for Saturday, except a little more warmth and a little more sunshine. Nothing but sun and low 80s and clear skies with nighttime lows right around 61 for the first half of your weekend. Mid to upper 80s from there. 86 on your Saturday, but sunny and mostly clear. Monday, sunny, mostly clear, 87. We'll even start off next week on a nice, warm, sunny note at 87 degrees, 64 for nighttime lows. You will notice that little green font there at the bottom of your screen. That's only a 20% chance of some showers and thunderstorms on Thursday, but still into the mid and upper 80s, and I think we'll see that pattern start to make its way back in, where we'll see the 80s roll right on throughout much of next week with a slight chance of some showers here and there. well, let's just not focus on that anymore for now. Let's just focus on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Be nice to have that Monday off. Talk about a nice long run of some nice weather to enjoy. But nevertheless, everyone else will get to, well, most everyone else, I hope, will at least get in a couple of days over the course of your weekend. And that's going to wrap it up again for what I hope is the rest of a beautiful Thursday evening for you. I've got an announcement, a major headliner coming to Community Day this year. You're going to be glad to hear what I have to tell you about the lineup and everything else they have planned. Hard to imagine, but Community Day will be here before you know it. And so will the final show for this week for more exclusive news and coverage that you're only going to see if you're here with me, and for which we certainly thank you for doing so. For now, thank you for being a part of tonight's show. We hope to see you for the next one. Good night.